guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on the pay to win account and we are looking at Mehira and really what makes Mehira so good, some team comps that you run her with. So we did get a brand new skin, which we'll have actually in a couple days within the live servers. So this is the brand new skin. It is very cool looking. It actually does bubbles instead of her normal. There's hearts and bubbles. She has her little bats, but it is an aqua-based summer theme. As you can see, she is healing herself with her bats going back and forth. And there is the very cool ultimate ability. That is the mesmerize effect, which makes Mehira super unique in what she does. So it's kind of like Tassie, just entirely better because the duration is extended to 5 seconds. And it doesn't just sleep the enemies, it makes them attack each other. So the formations that she's really utilized in, which the one that I absolutely love to do is kind of a newer formation, but it relies on Mehira combined with Rose. So the big thing with this is Mehira combined with Rose. Rose is actually going to follow Mehira and she is going to allow her to ult and keep the enemy team mesmerized for that full 5 seconds. Now, another team member that really goes along with this is Rowan, really creating the energy cycle. So with him in here, he has the energy pod. So anytime that Mehira gets some excess of energy, which she does very fast, especially with that signature item, she will ult faster, allowing, again, that mesmerize ability to continue to be used the whole entire battle. Then you add into this formation Khazard. So Khazard is another very unique hero. With his plus 30 signature item, he extends the duration of enemy debuffs by 60%, which adding another 60% to the mesmerize effect that Mehira has. Now, there are a couple other heroes that can really go into this formation. Zolrath is one that a lot of players do run with that works very well. Zolrath does need his 3 of 9 furniture, but he can work very well just for the simple fact he does take a considerable amount of damage. If he gets low on health, he will actually leave the battle. But like I was saying, that 3 of 9 furniture is the big requirement for Zolrath, meaning that you do have to have him all the way up to Ascended. Zolrath delays his enemy's entrance onto the battlefield by 0.75 seconds, and the time prerequisite for his ability Annihilate is reduced by 3.75 seconds. So delaying the enemies coming onto the battlefield, again, allows Mehira to get more energy and allowing her to ult more frequently, which is very, very strong. It's exactly what you want to see from a hero like Mehira. Her plus 30 signature item is not a huge necessity at the very beginning. As you do progress further into the campaign, it becomes more of a necessity, but you do have to have her just able to ult. That's really the big thing. So when you look at Khazard with the signature item, when you look at Mehira with the signature item, you really don't need her built up as much as I have her here. You don't need her maxed out on signature item. You don't need her maxed out on furniture, and she will still perform exceptionally well, which is the same with Khazard. Khazard you can have at Mythic. Big thing here is the plus 30 signature item for him. Now, in addition to that formation, there are a couple heroes because, again, looking at the base formation that we just covered, guess what, guys? It is expensive. That's right. When you put multiple Celestial or Hypogean heroes together, just like we see right here, this is a super expensive formation. Running Khazard, running Mehira, running Zolrath, very expensive to put together. So a lot of players do run Leica as a buffer in here, which relatively expensive, inexpensive. She does have a very high debuff. When you start getting her built, she does a considerable amount of damage, but when the enemies enter the battle or when you start the battle, she actually adds a good energy buff in there as well as haste, allowing, again, Mehira to ult. Other hero that a lot of players utilize in here is Brutus. Big thing with Brutus, similar to the other heroes, he doesn't have to be completely maxed out. He doesn't have to be completely built. The big thing with Brutus is you want to utilize the immunity shield to take burst damage. So if I'm in a formation and I'm fighting 3 other heroes that are very strong or very burst orientated, we can actually do the ability, he will have his immunity up to allow him just to accumulate damage. Again, big thing with this formation is we are trying to get Mehira to ult. That is it. So Rose will make her ult. Rowan will make her ult. Rowan also provides the energy potion. Rowan provides the ultimate ability, which can give energy to Rose or Mehira. In addition, Rowan can provide a crowd control aspect in there, which is very strong as well. And again, the most important one in here is the Mehira Rose, but Khazard makes a big difference in here with extending that duration. But there are some other heroes that we've seen in this formation. Outside of using these two, we've seen a combination of Kren. Again, Kren provides a pretty good stun, and he also provides a crowd control aspect in here, which can do a considerable amount of damage. Another one that we've seen in here is Raku, has been worked in here. And then, of course, we have the monstrosity himself, Oden, which is just pretty much a monster in any team. The big thing here is with the Mesmerize ability, she is going to have the enemy team attacking themselves. You need at least one damage hero in here to really finish off the heroes, to burn them down. When they get low on energy, you need a finisher, which is why Zolrath, Raku, Oden, very strong finishers in here, as well as Kren, very strong, consistent DPS. So once the enemy team starts getting low, you can actually turn them out or kill them out pretty easy when the recesses or when the resources are low and when their hit points are low, you can actually kill them out very quick. There are a couple other variations of this, but this is really the core comp. You can put Athalia in here. Is another one just to specifically target and neutralize one hero. There's a couple different ways you can play this, guys, but this is really the core of the team itself, with the energy cycle here and making sure the energy cycle is not broken between a bunch of different heroes. So very cool. We've seen this run. I run it into 36. I know players have run it into chapter 37 plus. It is kind of a late to end game formation, but it does have a lot of viability when it comes to earlier game, just for the fact, again, Mehira doesn't have to be built up past Mythic. Khazard doesn't have to be built past Mythic, and you can also use some heroes like Brutus in here, Kren, Raku, a couple different ones. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know if you are utilizing this Mehira combination with Rose. It's relatively new, so not too many players were running it, but it is super powerful. I want to overbuild it. I want to max out Mehira to that 9 of 9 furniture, which we'll do pretty shortly. And I know Rose's furniture doesn't make a difference. Rowan's furniture really doesn't make a difference. But the utilization of these heroes is very cool within this formation. So again, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.